special Easter Sunday. One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. You've got Luka Doncic, Andre Ayton out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Avdia in at the 3, the small forward. And Simmons kicks to Kennard. It's stolen by Bagley. Doncic against Mitchell. And the wide-open shot from Avdia. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Robinson. Over Ayton. Robinson misses. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. On the wing, Doncic. Giddey the pass to Ayton. Here's Bagley. Knicks with the rebound.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Pass to Giddey. On the wing, Doncic. Guarded by Simmons. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Portis can't get it to go.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
The drive by Doncic. And there's the pass to Ayton. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. And stolen by Portis. Right side, Simmons. Kennard for 3. Bagley with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Passes it to Doncic. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, in his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single 3. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Simmons against Doncic. Clock at 4. The Grizzlies with another miss. Knicks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The drive by Simmons. Drops in the layup for 2.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Giddey. Back to Doncic. Robinson with the block. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Kennard. Back to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. That shot no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Inside. Bagley. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Doncic. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Here's Simmons. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. Some changes for Memphis. Okongwu's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Thomas comes in for Avdia. Mann subbed in for Josh Giddey. They'll Hilton the pass to Ayton. Thomas against Kennard. Outside Thomas. Back to Ayton. Second chance shot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
This guy is such an intelligent basketball player who understands how to read defenses and make them react. Go to work, DeAndre Ayton.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Marjanovic checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next step, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And that one's good, Ayton.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive.
And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul. The Knicks making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. Mitchell finds Simmons. And he uses the glass on the layup. Simmons got his second bucket of the night.
6'11", 240 pounds, able to absorb contact. Ben Simmons, easy work.
Outside Thomas. No good on the triple. And it's Mitchell with the ball for New York. Trailing by 2. Here's Simmons. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Hilton the pass to Ayton. Kicks to Thomas. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
And Memphis making a change here. Forbes checked in. Now here's Simmons. He's covered closely. Now the pass to Kennard. Marjanovic with the bounce pass. The drive by Mitchell. They now take the lead.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Forbes, the pass to Ayton. Back to Forbes. He feeds it to Ayton. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Count that bucket.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man. Outside, Simmons.
And Tucker has it in the corner. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Mann.
You can see the defensive versatility of Ben Simmons. This guy wreaks havoc. It doesn't matter who he's defending.
It's a tie game in New York.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kid.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
PJ Tucker is out there with Marjanovic. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Mitchell in at the 2 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. That one falls. Marjanovic has got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Kennard for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Passes it to Kennard from outside the arc. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside, Bagley. Here's Okongwu. Moves back up. He lays it in. Okongwu's now got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Simmons inside. Guarded by Doncic. Simmons' shot is good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Bagley with a screen on Simmons. That gives them the lead. Doncic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Doncic against Simmons. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Tucker can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Feeds it to Avdia. Kennard with the rebound.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Mitchell outside. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbow. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
All right, fans, give it up right now for the Knicks breaker dance crew.
For the Knicks. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Thomas checked in for Marvin Bagley. Mann comes in for Josh Giddey. And it's Jake Milton in for Luka Doncic. Now here is Robinson. Defended by Milton. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Mann. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for New York. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Ayton, he's checked in for Avdia. Outside Jones uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to the Trailblazers. Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. That's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Thomas. A three. Doesn't go for him. Now Now the Knicks take it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Jones sets the pick for DiVincenzo. There's the lob to the hoop, and Jones slams it in.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Back to Milton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Free throw good, Milton. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Memphis. No free throws good for Milton.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
46 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Herter. Shot clock at 5. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's Milton. Hits the close-range jumper. New York's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Jones, no luck. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. And Forbes kicks to Milton. Off target from three-point range. DiVincenzo with it. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the Pistons.
And we return our attention to tonight's featured game as the... That'll do it for our show tonight.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Avdia. Josh Giddey is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Marvin Bagley. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Now Giddey. He dishes it to Bagley. And here's Avdia. Doncic outside. Right side Bagley. Here's Giddey. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Giddey's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
Well, you get a sense of why people are so excited about the well-rounded game of Josh Giddey. Good from the mid-range there.
And the pass to Kennard. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense. But he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Here's Giddey. A shake. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Simmons can't get it to go.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Doncic against Mitchell. Oh, Ayton in position.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Okongwu's checked in for 8.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Onyeka Okongwu.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Bagley the pass to Giddey. Back to Bagley. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. That shot wide open. Avdiev's got 5.
The defensive intensity must pick up. It hasn't been the same this half.
Here's Simmons. He's got 10. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one. Doncic against Simmons. Okongwu with the screen for Doncic. Robinson with the block. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. In the corner, Kennard with it. Stolen by Avdia. To the inside, Doncic. It's sent back down by Simmons.
Well, this is the kind of defense we are accustomed to seeing from Ben Simmons. Just so good at sending it back.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 11 points. Now a timeout called by Memphis. So for the Knicks, Jones checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Jones comes in for Bobby Portis, and Kevin Huerter subbed in for Ben Simmons. Memphis also making some changes. Thomas checked in for Bagley. Mann comes in for Josh Giddey. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Luka Doncic. Knocks down the 3-ball. Avdiev's got 8 points here in this quarter.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Now, here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. Kennard's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Mann. Kennard covering. Mann passes to Okongwu.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Mitchell outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mitchell's got 8.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Okongwu kicks to Thomas. To the paint. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Grizzlies had put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And he can't get the first one. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Memphis also making a switch. Ayton's checked in. .44 seconds left in the third quarter. DiVincenzo with it. Passes to Kennard. Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer. Kennard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, guys who are known as shooters are always ready on the catch. Luke Kennard, rise and fire.
Jones against Ayton. Memphis moving that ball around. Ayton a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Ayton throws it down.
Boy, look at how natural DeAndre Ayton looks in the pick and roll. This guy is smart. He understands how to navigate.
Now DiVincenzo. Here's Kennard. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA. And you see it right there on display.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. They've got Derek Jones. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Kevin Huerter. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Kennard in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. DiVincenzo with it. Picked up by Bagley.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Takes it inside, and that one drops. Milton's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies. DiVincenzo against Doncic. DiVincenzo passes to Kennard. It's tipped and stolen by Ayton. And now the Grizzlies fast break. Milton kicks to Giddey. The three-pointer, no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
In the corner, Huerter with it. Hits the three-point bomb. Huerter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. DiVincenzo against Doncic. Giddey with the screen on DiVincenzo. And another basket for Memphis.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
DiVincenzo against Doncic. Pass to Kennard. Down low. Here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Luke Kennard showing off his playmaking skills. That's about vision and IQ.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Pass to Giddey. Here's Ayton. Drives to the hoop. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. New York calls timeout. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He told his guys, tempo. more tempo. He's got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. And finished off by Avdia.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
Simmons inside. Guarded by Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Luka Doncic. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Giddey the pass to Bagley. And here's Avdia to the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Now, DeAndre Ayton can be a gifted scorer. He is capable of some big-time nights.
Here's Simmons. The pass to Kennard. Shoots the 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Grizzlies lead.
For Memphis, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the 4th, going 6 for 7. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Robinson's checked in for the Knicks.
Into the lineup for your New York Knicks.
Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Avdia with it. Robinson picks him up. Ayton. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Simmons can't get it to go.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Robinson goes in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line, 2 shots.
Robinson hits them both. And so here's Memphis. Now here's Doncic. Ayton attacking.
That is the very definition of powerful, Mr. Ayton.
That's from
Knicks trail by 13. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
The one challenge Mitchell Robinson has had through the early portion of his career is a little bit of foul trouble. Nice to see him get to the line for a little bit of payback. One thing we know about him, he's got to stay on the floor to be effective.
6 to shoot. Bagley against Simmons. Robinson with the block. There's Portis. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Portis has got it back down to within single digits for New York. Mitchell against Giddey. Robinson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Outside for Bagley. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Mitchell. A finish. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Over in the corner, Avdia. Bagley the pass to Giddey. Ayton against Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Giddey. Offensive rebound. Ayton. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And New York making a change. Kennard's checked in.
Luke Kennard.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. They're leading by 8. Giddey the pass to Ayton.
Knicks foul. Donovan Mitchell. 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul. DeAndre Ayton at the line. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor. That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Simmons passes to Kennard. From outside, off the mark. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead.